secondary update from tonight's ongoing conflict or war happenings. So let's get right to it as quickly as I can for you. I posted a video earlier that kind of did some bullet points on headliners that have been happening within the last 2 hours. With that being said, I've been able to get a couple more updates. So I'm going to run through those, and then I'm going to regurgitate the updates from earlier, so this way I can build it all into one video. All right, let's get to it. So here are the next round of updates. Republic of Tatarstan, danger from UAVs. High ballistical threat coming from Taganrog. Due to the weather, there will be problems with middle interceptions. Today, the Russian Federation's priority is infrastructure facilities. As well as I have a map, and it's very telling and concerning as a data point. There is 0 NATO assets between the UK and Ukraine, Italy to the Baltics. NATO has changed operations to a combat setting. There is a very large attack on Ukraine right now and the incursion in the Baltics. There will be active fighters, AEWs, and tankers. However, not even the tankers are shown anymore, and that's my review of Flight Radar 24. As well as breaking, there's reports of people seeing NATO jets lifting off from various air bases and are scrambling over Poland. As well as of 0000 EET, the takeoff of the first four Tu-95MS strategic bombers from the Olenye Airport or Air Base. Okay, we're talking about Russian bombers, was recorded, and the number of bombers is still being clarified. I would say plus or minus 10 of these bad boys. There's also rocket alerts currently ongoing for central Israel. Explosion is the event in Tehran, but the source is unknown. So keep in mind, NATO and other military aircraft for NATO countries have turned off their public transponders, meaning the public can't track it as of right now. So that's the secondary. And then what was reported, or I'd reported in a previous video earlier, I don't know, about 35-40 minutes ago, give or take, is we were expecting missile entries within 30 minutes. Russian one-way attack drones were currently flying over western Ukraine in the direction of the border with Poland. Launches of the Calibria cruise missile were conducted from the Black Sea area. No civilian airplanes are operating in the Lublin region of Poland. Flights are beginning to divert from the airspace over eastern Poland near the border with both Belarus and Ukraine. Lithuania announces they've had to shut down Vilnius Airport due to a serious issue with balloons approaching the airport coming from the Belarusian airport, similar to what North Korea has done to South Korea at certain times in the past. I think at this point we're probably approaching on plus or minus 300 Shahed drones heading into Ukraine at various locations. However, the focus has been on power, basically livable, needed infrastructure within that country. There's also the Republic of Moldova was showing a danger from UAVs. East of Moscow region, danger from UAVs. There was also a report of a Shahed from Belarus to Poland. And of course, Zaporizhzhia, which is where that ongoing crisis with the nuclear power plant is reporting outages. Now, I don't know if the outages is just within the town or just at the nuclear facility or both. See, there have been Shaheds seen heading to and into Kiev. One Shahed heading towards southwestern Belarus. And that's the totality of what we have to report. Again, just as a secondary reference, here is that next round of updates for a second time. Okay, the Republic of Tatarstan, danger from UAVs. High ballistical threat from Taganrog. Due to the weather, there will be problems with missile interception. That's from Ukraine. And Russian Federation's priority is or appears to be infrastructure facilities, as well as there's zero NATO assets between the UK and the Baltic states that can be seen on Flight Radar 24. They have all disappears. Okay, that includes active fighters, AEWs, and tankers. And it's not a good sign, or it's concerning that not even military tankers of any nature are being shown anymore, at least at this moment in time. So when I get more updates, I'll report accordingly. I do want a little bit more content to build up so that I don't have 45 videos. So bear with me unless something crazy happens. And of course, right now, I don't know. I'll do what I need to do to get that information out to you. I just don't want to annoy everybody. All right, with that being said, thank you very much. Talk to you relatively soon. Thank you.